Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we are continuing with the conjuration spells that we receive from the spell mod Phenderix. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the good stuff. We're going to start off with the Ghost Assortment and have a look at what this offers. Now, as with all of these other assortment summoning spells, they level up with you. So for example, if I was very early in conjuration, like skill 25 or 30, I would only be able to use the warrior. However, once your conjuration is a higher level, you can unlock further versions of this spell where you can access the archer as well as the maiden. So let's go ahead and try the Ghost Warrior and see what we're up against here. We can also have a look at his stats. He is rocking a decent 573 health, which is not bad considering he's the lower level of what you can summon with this spell. He's got some decent armor, obviously frost resist, so this is definitely a Nord Ghost. And for some reason he's also got some fire resist, which is not bad at all. Let's go ahead and try out the archer, which looks very similar in design, just different armament. And very similar stats as well, but at least this is a ranged version. So let's go ahead and drop a bandit and have a look at how he does. The archer apparently has issues with accuracy. Oh, the archer is getting arched. Oh, actually that's decent damage. That's what? Okay, 3-shot kill. Not bad. I'm just a bandit dropper, but not bad at all. Alright, that brings us to the maiden. This should be cool. Oh, is this like a wisp mother? Oh, that's like a wisp mother. That is fun. What are your stats? Okay, lots more magicka, a little bit less health, and no damage resistances, but something tells me you're gonna be fun in a fight. Come on, impress me. Come on, he's got to be close enough for you to attack. Well, I'll just have to make sure range is not an issue. That is weird. Trying to figure out if this is because of a nav mesh issue in this room. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and go outside and see if that fixes things a little bit. Because I know that room had to be hard-coded for training purposes, and I'm wondering if the nav mesh got a little messed up during that time. But we can find a little area to ourselves over here. We'll just remake the ghost, drop a new bandit, and see what we got. Alright, hopefully I don't have to deal with any friendly fire. Alright, have my maiden. Have my bad guy. Now, will the maiden help? Yes, the maiden helped. Everyone else helped too, but at least the maiden this time threw out some frost magic. Okay, so it's just that room in particular that has some issues with the nav mesh. So we've just got to find a little spot away from everybody else. Alright, so that was our Ghost Assortment. Not bad. Gives you a pretty standard lineup of conjuration options. You got your melee, your archer, and your range. That's like the main classes all wrapped up into one. You know what? We're going to save the master spells for last because, let's face it, this is the start of the video. Alright, so we also have the ever-impressive Horker. We're not going to bother putting him into a fight, but I am curious. Okay, 658 health. Alright, and some frost resist. That's about what you can expect from a Horker. I can't think of any tactical reason why you'd use one in a fight, but it is pretty funny to be able to be like, haha, I guess he could tank for you. Oh, there you go. You use him to plug up the hallway. What's going to get past an 800-pound Horker, I ask you? Oh, okay. This is one of my favorites. This is actually one that I will start with. I will actually give it, if I'm doing mod testing, I will give myself this spell for transportation purposes. Bloop. There we go. You got your own summoned steed. Can't argue with that. The horses don't have any real differences amongst themselves aside from color, but we'll go ahead and go through them real quick so you guys can see what they're like. So that was our brown, then we have our black and white. Very nice. Maybe I need to get some cowboy mods. Grab some Indiana Jones mods and ride around on a black and white. We also have a palomino. Also very nice. And last but not least, the gray steed. So I really do like that particular spell because it just gives you more mobility, and particularly if you're running some of the survival mods that I run, you can actually get experience in one of the campfire perks by riding a horse. So that's a quick way to give yourself access to that. Next, we're going to summon Husky. I don't know if this is an assortment. Nope, it's just the one. But it gives you... Oh, that's cool. Oh, he's armored. I love it. It's a little armored Husky. Oh, that is so sweet. And he's got almost 600 health. That's not bad for a dog. That is cool. I like that. Oh, I was emotionally traumatized by a Husky when I was a child. This is very cathartic for me. I can make peace with the Husky that traumatized me. Actually, I was in charge of it, and it kept escaping, and I was freaked out. But moving on, I'm not going to subject my Husky to combat because I'm trying to make peace with my inner self. We're going to move on to variants of the Jumping Spider Assortment. This should be good. Alright, so the Jumping Spider Assortment are these little bad boys, and they just do a special little thing in combat. I might as well drop someone here to show you all. They will run at your target and kill them by exploding. I really hope he doesn't jump and hurt the guards. He did hurt the guards, but they didn't think it was my fault, so that helps. Whew. Okay, I was worried there that friendly fire was going to be an issue. It was not an issue. Anyway, so that's what the jumping spiders do. They don't really help you more than once, given that they explode. But particularly if you already have someone in melee that's resistant to like frost, if you had a Nord follower, and then you send in frost spiders that explode, that could work out really well. And here's your jumping shock spider, if you know you're dealing with mages. And last but not least, we have the oil spider. Ow, thank you for that. I believe the oil spider leaves an oil spill in its wake, and then you can set that on fire. Wow, that's more health than I expected for something that's designed to explode. You almost would want it to have less health and then just explode on death. I don't know. Okay, next we're going to try the Lurker. I have no idea what that is. Requires a large amount of open space to summon, must be cast outside. Okay, so then... I mean, I hope a valley counts, but let's see what they call a Lurker. Oh, this guy! That is cool. This is one of the apocryphal monsters. That is so cool. Oh, you have to fight a tanked out version of this in the Undeath quest. And now I have one. I have my very own. He has 1,000 health, 200 damage resist, magic and frost resist. Yes, yes, please. This of course requires a demonstration. Like, okay, the bandit is behind you. There we go. Oh, okay, he's got some giants going for him. Everybody goes flying. Okay, good to know. Hopefully this time I didn't get stuck in the furniture. Okay, so that's like an angry, otherworldly giant creature thing. All right, I can deal with that. That's fun. Oh, cool. All right, that's a Lurker. I mean, why on earth would you not want to charge into battle with a freaking mammoth? That is cool. Oh, suddenly I have an urge to ride him, and I don't know if there's a mod for that or not, but that would be funny. Got Hannibal going over the Alps. All right, we have 1,000 health in the mammoth. I am not disappointed, along with a crap ton of stamina. Although some of that might be because I don't know if this. I used a thinner load order with the Phenderix mod showcase to minimize any chance of bugs while I'm doing these deep dives. But I do have a mod that I use that increases giant and mammoth stats. So I don't know if this is pre or post upgrade, because this would technically be a separate creature from the mod itself. I don't know. But 1,000 health, mammoth, giant tank, stomps on stuff. Don't use it inside. Bad things will happen. Can't really argue with that. I'm not going to drop a bandit because I think you all have seen these guys in combat if you have not already been stomped to death by one of them in combat. The dire Mudcrab? Okay, this I gotta see. This I gotta see. After years of stomping on Mudcrabs. Oh! That's kind of cool. He's got some camouflage built in there, you know? It just looks like a shiny little rock. Hey, Mr. Bandit, come see my shiny rock.
You'll need to do better than that.
Okay. So he doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he does have a high rate of attack. It's like flap, flap, flap. Oh, jeez. That almost hit me that time. I think it's the wolf. I think the wolf is the one that has a shout attack. That's intense. Almost forgot to check his stats. Okay, 600 health. Not bad. I don't know why the crab has magicka. But 600 is not bad. It's cool. I don't know what he's eating out of the air, but okay. Then we have the Netch. I think I remember those from the Morrowind days. I am not disappointed. Yes, that is a Netch. That is so cool. For those of you that never got into Morrowind, this was the standard mode of transportation for fast travel. Was you hopped on one of these little guys. That is so cool. How much stats? Okay, this is basically the equivalent of a slightly less stamina mammoth. I mean, this we have to see in combat. I want to see. What does this do? Oh, jeez. Hi. Oh, okay. Just like a full body tackle. I was wondering if there was going to be like vine whips or something, but it just kind of, whoop, you're done. That wolf, jeez. That is fun. I love it when they can throw in something that's not quite vanilla Skyrim. You're like, yes. And of course, if it reminds you of the good old days of Morrowind. Yeah, good times. Although, to be fair, you couldn't dual wield magic and you didn't regenerate stamina, or magicka. That was my one big pet peeve with Morrowind, was I couldn't regenerate my magicka very easily. Alright, next to last, we have the Reaper. I don't know what the... Hi! Hello. Well, how are you doing today, sir? That is spooky. We're going to go into free camera mode real quick and just have a look at this guy. Okay, so that's like the ghost of an executioner. Hence the axe that looks like it's for... Yeah, that is... Okay, this is definitely an executioner. Just skeletalized. Wow, that is cool. I approve. I approve, sir. While we're at this, what are your stats? Okay, 800 health, not bad. And 23 damage resist. Why 23? I don't know. However, as we'll see this in combat. Oh, okay. Poison stabbiness. That's good. Oh, my guards are too effective to actually see how much damage he does in a melee hit. But I do like that his opening move is to poison the target. That's pretty cool. That's okay. That's hard to argue with walking. I mean, for a necromancer type playthrough, having this backing you up is very thematic. That just fits. I can totally picture you stomping around the Undeath quest line with this bad boy at your back. And then, oh, there's variants? We have a giant assortment. We're ending on an assortment of giants. Okay, alright, no, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. Okay, which one of these... I was going to show these in another video because they're technically tied to quests, but... I think it's this one. Do I have to... Oh, you have to hit A to go in. Yes, so lots of skellies here. And we're going to just release a regular giant. And enjoy. I'm in immortal mode, so technically I can't die. Alright, so that was our regular giant. Now we have our frozen giant, who unfortunately is up against fire. But yeah, some of these Phenderix quests are a little... Because, I mean, who wants to take on, like, literally 50 skeletal fire mages? Okay, I guess that's good for the demo. We'll go back. Oh, geez, they follow you through. Okay, well, I mean, if that's the case, then... There we go. Alright, yeah, this whole place is protected. That's an easy way to beat this quest. Just bring the hordes to the city and let all of the other mages help out. That's awesome. Oh, that is mean. Okay, what else could we summon here? This wasn't really part of the plan, but what else could we summon here that could make things fun? I mean, you know we got to. You know we got to. Ancient Dragon, Fire type, go nuts. Oh, Oh, and he's going to be freaking immune to their primary mode of attack. This is a much bigger finale than I had anticipated for this episode. You know what? I'm just going to go into... let's get a good view of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't want to watch an ancient dragon just go to town? Just shattered into pieces. Out of my face. Out of my way. Oh, where'd my dragon go? Oh, jeez, he wore off. Underneath my face. And we'll go Serpentine this time. There we go. Alright, so that's a bit more combat than I had anticipated for this round. But as you can see, you can bring in lots of big, very dangerous, very pissed off monsters. We've got Reapers, we've got Giants. These things apparently really know their stuff and are killing everyone. So we're just going to head back to town. I may have released hell upon this entire civilization, but maybe if we get back before the crowd hits, no one will suspect that I released the Horde. Anyway, so that's about what I was planning on showing before I brought 50 or so skeletal mages into the civilized locale. But everyone's here as mages, so they should be okay. Oh, really? You're still here? Okay then. Well, I mean, here, you can play with my friend Mr. Gargoyle. If I can never get this thing to charge right. There we go. Okay. Wow. Yes, lifesteal. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we can relax a little bit. I hope. Ish, maybe. Give or take. We might as well just drop another... You know what? We're going to use the Reaper for the closing screen on this. Because he looked cool. That is an expensive spell, though. That is half my magic. Gotta make that Reaper. Sweet. Alrighty, that is it for today's deep dive. We have one more deep dive to finish off the last of the summoning spells. There are a lot of them. And then we'll top it off with a couple other entries into the other little tidbits that you can get in Phenderix. There's a couple more for manipulation, throwing like ballista bolts and arrows, and there's some curses that are pretty fun. We're going to get into those in a couple of weeks. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Take care.